moves that honestly a lot of people still continue to doubt, given the fact that they've gotten this far.
This
There's still so much lack of confidence shrouding this team.
Absolutely.
Okay.
But I think
XSET on defense.
Showed that they definitely can play with the top dogs.
XSET on defense. Fnatic on attack. Insta fake smoke flash. Doesn't hit anyone. Chamber in the off angle from Cryo. Prowler does check. Hey, that's a nice route with the Prowler. Like here, then here. Clears both of these. Clears this and this consistently.
But the follow-up here, they've got 3 players to receive this hit. It's going to be the same type of thing that Fnatic was trying to do in their opening game on Pearl.
Good information, but they haven't spotted this guy.
To get backside and second decapitates him to start off the round.
Oh,
How
nice
much more
stun.
can he find? Poster on the trade. Second on the swing, trying to find it. No, Durka manages to clean him up. The spike gets planted. As Cryo dances around, waiting for reinforcements, waiting for help.
Cryo has to kind of go huge here. He has 4 bullets.
Mystic, who is an absolute demon, on the flash, finds way too many
It's his
targets
third
to deal
one.
with.
That's
Durka
all his
not able
bullets
to
done,
land
so he's
the
onto
shot
the
either.
classic.
Time ticking.
Has to back up. Goes through a 1v1. Cryo, Enzo.
Wow, shots, bro. That was some nice shots from Cryo. What the hell?
Cryo to close that out.
Cryo was also low as well, right? The fade, Teva had just come in, put him down low HP. And yeah, he actually owned that. That was impressive.
He got clothesline. He didn't just fall, he hit the deck.
And it's important to see XSET start off and being able to shut that down, because that is the play that they're going to be using to get into this B site over and over.
Again, we mentioned the dynamic duo of Cryo and Zek.
Yeah, that shut the crowd up. That was for sure. That was nice from him.
Cryo, yes, but for this
Okay, so Fnatic, Eco, do we have anything? No, we have a shorty on attack.
He is going to be alone over here against the.
What are we going to see? Fake smoke, flash out, same Prowler? Do we even have a Prowler? Yeah, we have double Prowler.
Cryo swings out and he's rewarded with a shot under Dirk.
Cryo's just showing off, going for the headshots.
Safe range of his rendezvous, and he gets a no-scope on Boaster and then gets away.
High ground too, almost able to peek over top at Alfier.
Oh, but the buns betrayed him.
Dude, this is so hard. Going long range against Marshals when you have no armor.
And really good of Aaron here to be refreshing these stars for Cryo to play with. And
This is a good example of what I was talking about, though, right? It's very hard to play against the chamber in terms of B long, especially when you don't have a Viper, right? A lot of people were Viper walling off this area, so once you TP back into wherever your second TP is, you lose information. The fact that there's no the fact that there's no Viper wall means that kind of re-peeking here and getting information here is like really important. So we'll see. It makes it a little bit easier for the chambers to kind of re-peek this and get info. Let's see what the first full buy is going to be like from Fnatic. Boaster yet to buy. Okay, full buy, full armor. No overbuys here. Just why no VODs? Dude, I don't know why they don't upload. No joke, I've ticked the Insta upload and they don't work, so I'll publish it at the end of today. I don't know what's going on. I've ticked it like 3 days and every single time it just doesn't work. 3-man stack into war. What do we call this? Library? Chat, what are people calling this? Library. Art?
Just getting everything they want against Fnatic right now. Remember, this is a bonus too.
Yeah. 3 Spectres on the board and a Ghost for BCJ even. Already taking down 2 rifles. Cryo!
Oh, this angle is so nice.
For him.
Cryo with, oh boy,
and
this is,
yeah.
I mean, this is
that Marshall's been so
this is not a good start for Fnatic in terms of this XSET looking really good on this map. This was a bonus, and it's so far looking like an insanely clean bonus with no one picking any damage. If Cryo gets another kill, he has his ult into the next round. The interesting thing so far is we haven't had any upgrades. So at one point, they will want to try and get these guns. You're probably going to see, no matter what happens here, probably going to see them go over towards site, and then the reaction is to get the guns.
I don't know if they do.
But we'll see. This round isn't done yet, so they're trying to fake the B with one person, and then I mean it's kind of working rotate-wise. Let's hoping that that's enough. Good luck, Mystic. As we can see, it's worked perfectly. These guys might as well try and go for middle, though. When the spike goes down, these guys might.
Yeah, Mystic's not even going for it now. Yeah, they're just keeping rifles.
Yeah, look at this. This has actually worked well. Mystic.
Interesting development. I mean, that early.
They're not going to go for it, are they? Okay.
Where they're
They're just
trading
saving.
utility in mid.
So now it's all about
So
getting these
favorable
guns. Can they at least
for
get 2
XSET.
guns from
Looked
this?
like Alpha was very sheepish and
Yes,
didn't
they
have an
do.
escape,
Is the other gun
escape
going to get
strategy.
protected?
Boaster's got to be careful.
No, they get
really was just commit.
double upgrades,
There was no
and that's a
strategy.
very
With
nice
plenty
round
on
for
the line,
XSET.
Fnatic keep those 2 rifles. Bring them into the next round.
Oh my god, okay.
Yeah.
No
And it
damage.
makes you wonder, have they ever even run up against that
What are we
sort of
doing? Okay, yeah. No damage done,
pressure by XSET,
chat. So
obviously.
this might be
Set
the
up
most
the
money
trap
we've
play.
seen.
Yeah.
Seeing the replay, the Prowler coming out, second sliding too. Just super solid idea on the bonus. And that's 3-0 right now.
Cryo did great here.
3-0 full steam ahead, but again, we have to mention Fnatic managing to keep those 2 weapons from the previous round gives them a little bit more to fight with here than they would otherwise. And that
2-9
could
loss
be the
bonus,
difference maker
so they
in
can
this
buy a
round.
little bit higher into this. Again, I really do like this Prowler. You guys should be, if you're Fade mains, you should be doing this Prowler. It's great. Instead of like going here and having to check both of these and it maybe not 100% clearing this, just this route with the Prowler is really, really nice. Just secures both.
Yeah, but a Prowler to the face and Alfie are swinging around. I mean, could overwhelm them, but you're right. Utility-wise, there's not much there.
They're doing a good job at pushing the chamber back over towards B.
Speaking of utility and trying to get away, Turkey eats the Prowler.
Do I think XSET won the map?
Peeking
B?
on
Oh
both
yeah, I
sides
think
right
so.
now, really trying to find a pick, but XSET's just not giving it to
I
them.
think so. I think they did great.
The setup of Def and Aaron on the safe side is enough to deter them. Just that smoke popping up. And obviously the sprite that they still have, they don't want to necessarily overcommit to anything.
Reactive star. So they jump spot to get information. They pushed over towards here. Do we? Okay, no, we have nothing. Boaster and Mystic still have the hero
So
guns.
they should be able to fight back with a little bit of an extra punch.
35 seconds though. They still have this wall.
Why not give the rifle to Alpha? So what's going to be happening here is Alpha's going to be sending it into this area. So he's taking a close range duel. So it doesn't make much sense for him to have the gun, right? So watch him. If he has a rifle here and he goes down, it's not retrievable, and he's just in a close range duel, right? So him having a gun like this and going close makes perfect sense.
Alpha, you're on the prowl, on the hunt, and it's actually Def who falls first, and of course the crowd erupts, and then silences as soon as Alpha falls.
Yeah, it got silent.
Numbers
Holy
once
hell.
again in favor of XSET. Second with the ult, Cryo 2.
Right now, I think
It's not a good plan, and it's going to accept this one. Durka needs to go and do something because he doesn't have a gun.
Oh no!
He's just going to hold it the entire way.
It's just a full stick.
Okay, he needed to die there.
A blunder for Fnatic.
Right,
We
so
already actually saw Mystic falling all the way back, so they knew the situation.
dude, what a
was
start
happening.
from XSET.
But Alpha
Chat, look at their
overcommitting
money.
there. We saw that a lot.
Look at
against
their
Fnatic
money,
teams.
it's out of control already.
Yes, he gets the first kill, and yes, the crowd goes crazy for that first kill of the game for the Turkish sensation, but ultimately, XSET is now up 4-0.
Oh no. Oh, I thought he was going to get like
What happened to EU? They're getting a little bit wrecked in playoffs, but it's still early for this one. You guys are such doomers, man.
And it's a lot more presence. Look, this is the same type of thing, but much slower that they were
It's so
trying to do
quiet,
on
though. It
that
is quiet,
anti-bonus
yeah.
for them.
and no resistance from XSET. Remember, they had 3 in art last time Fnatic tried hitting this.
Nice Prowler.
Cryo wants to not show that it's him right there, but ultimately has to fall all the way back.
Okay, they use double Prowler. Here we go. Split in. What's, oh, this hit's good. Oh, this is a good hit. I cannot believe he gets a kill there. Gets a flash as well. Oh my goodness, that wall just covered him. Definitely great to get a kill here. There are 2 people. Can Cryo get anything with his... Yep. That's a slowdown for 6 seconds as well. Oh boy. Oh god, they look so good. Cryo is everywhere as well. Such a nice change up from XSET as well, just moving him over towards A. He's been B for 4 rounds in a row. They decide, right, Cryo has his ult out, we should probably avoid him. We know that he's playing B. This round they change it up and put him over towards A. It was perfect. That's a huge kill though.
You saw how they actually had a chance last round.
Because of those, yeah.
Because they saved the rounds, or the guns in the bonus.
No, you're absolutely right.
30 seconds.
They have the chance here to actually get the spike down. It's only a 2v2.
Yeah, Boaster's just so weak. And Enzo has historically been very good for Fnatic, but has had a relatively quiet tournament thus far. But he is the healthy one. He is the one that can dance with the remaining members of XSET and perhaps live to tell the tale. Second with the ult, the dash right into his lap.
Boaster 5 HP with this
Again, was
ult
the
up, he has
healthy one.
no
Can
chance,
Boaster do
right?
this?
Oh,
He's
okay, he has a
spotted
chance.
one
They
player.
didn't swing.
Other
They
one
just
on
went for
the other
that.
side. Cryo still there. Hasn't taken
Boaster
away
5
damage now.
HP.
You've got the Cosmic Divide. Surely he heard him tap it, right? Surely he heard him tap it.
Oh,
Cryo on the
Cryo played it well. Had the backup gun. The low HP core was in. And he gets an upgrade as well. So Cryo having an insane performance at the moment. God damn, Cryo's... how many kills is he on? He's on 11 and 0. Chat, he's 11 and 0. They duplicated EA. There's two of them.
Fnatic's going to call a timeout. This all started because Cryo swapped over towards the other site.
Yeah.
And Fnatic had no response to it. No way to actually get in the site.
With the Spectre.
Cryo's on the arm and died.
So well played.
For God's sake.
To challenge and see if the bluff was a real one or kind of what was going on. And very well played. You hear the crowd trying to will Fnatic.
Timeout. Okay, this is like chat. No joke. It's like one of the worst possible starts you can have. It's 5-0. Okay, so that's pretty bad on paper, but it's like 5-0, and they have just so much money. It's not like that was the closest round we've had so far. I really do wanted to shout out XSET again in terms of 4 rounds. Cryo going over towards B. Fnatic thinking they've worked out exactly where he is. They want to go over towards A. They have a pretty good split, but he's just in the right position again. So they've done good at moving him around, or he himself has done good at moving around.
And it is on the mind of Fnatic how to keep them in here. You actually saw Enzo pull him aside, Alfier, and talk to him a little bit before the game started, outside of the regular huddle that they were doing. And that's really important.
Okay.
Because you could easily get in your head.
Here we go.
It's not the greatest start for him.
Thank you, Fina.
Add up the amount of pressure that he's been under leading into this match.
Squeegee Bob 69. What's up, bro? Thank you so much. 2 months in the Slug Club. Try to get some slugs in. Thank you for the support, dude.
Yeah, it's tough when
it's a nice name.
As Neon is to go.
Right? Okay.
Right, exactly.
The pauses come in. Are they going to do anything different? They have a aggro smoke here, so we now have to use a dog to clear all of these areas. So that one smoke on its own has been really worth. Did they see Cryo with that dog? I see no pings in here, so I don't think so. This guy makes a lot of sound here, so now they don't expect Cryo. These baits are great. Has Durka seen him? It doesn't look like it. Durka's still aiming up here. Dude, this bait is so nice.
Try to swing off this. You got to be careful. Durka has the tour de force.
Head-to-head.
Cryo holding one angle, Durka holding the other.
I don't think he was seen.
This fight means so
or maybe he was seen. Nah, because yeah. Okay, now they know about him. Because otherwise Durka would have been aiming there way more than he would have. Turn this up. I think they're just low a little bit. I'll turn it here, but it's just because they're low at this point.
Fnatic have to throw something else at him right now into the overdrive for Alfier.
Alfier dashes right into it and he gets a kill with the ult. Upgrades a weapon too. Now with the Vandal in tow,
nice pinging. Nice ping, nice spam. Do they go fast?
Oh, and Zek tried to make a play as well.
Tried to go fast.
Not able to find any space to work with.
Prowler just doesn't go with it.
Healthy in the safe confines of backside. Now some smoke to work with. Cryo still holding the apex at patient as they roll over their approach. How do they find space? How do they move forward? You move forward right into Alpha. Aaron left
this should be
on the tap, the challenge, the dare to swing.
When they lined up, I was a little bit worried. Nice round for Fnatic. They managed to get around after the pause. I thought the idea from XSET was pretty cool with the bait, but the extra Prowler was really nice here.
In the early round. Look at this dive from Alfier. He just goes right through the nade that Def prepared for him. And it's almost irrelevant. So the crowd getting behind Fnatic right now, certainly giving them energy.
Why did Fnatic let Pearl through? So they just thought they had a better chance on Pearl than they did Haven. So yeah, it's one of those things.
He delivers for Fnatic in that round.
Except we're always going to have a good advantage on like either Haven or this map. So.
It's going to be the head-to-head again.
It's still not. I mean, it's still early days.
He's going to swing with it.
And he lands a shot through the smoke.
Oh my god, as well. Cryo really held on to his TP for as long as possible there. While this is going on, we saw Prowler over towards R. It didn't see anyone because these two were hidden. So they might not expect this crossfire.
I think every team that goes up against XSET knows that. That's not a surprise. You have to deal with Cryo, but
Nice cleanup from them. Dude, XSET look really in control at the moment, but I'm telling you, Cryo is having crazy impact. Fnatic so far really been trying to like abuse B and like push him off, but Cryo's everywhere and just he is just owning them.
Yeah, they've been ripped apart. Yeah. And Alpha Air's already picked up the op, so that's an indication. 40 seconds left. Cryo might peek into that. That might open up the round.
Feeling a little froggy, perhaps. Cryo on the crouch.
Oh, he's trying to walk back into it. Okay.
Game of chicken, you know? Who's going to peek first?
30 seconds where they don't know they're there.
Yeah. Which really just kind of removes the chicken element from the game.
Yeah, that's terrifying. Pitch black.
Damn, they have to save again. Well, dude, they gotta. I don't know. It feels like you gotta. As we can see, it feels like the option instead of going into Cryo, it's probably best to try avoid him. But I think they got a little bit. I think they got a little bit wrecked in terms of working out where he is because of that mix-up, right? Because it was 4 rounds here, and then when he had his ult, he went over towards here. And then ever since then, he's gone back to B. So maybe they are trying to... I mean, maybe they... I don't know. They got a little bit unlucky that he's perfectly moving around the map, to be honest with you. So I think they do have to start trying to avoid him. The problem is like, even when they go R, like, even when they try and go here, they're getting shut down as well. It's like,
they should be able to get some in this.
They have a hard time at the moment. It's more just Cryo being everywhere. Okay, they're gonna try and avoid him. As we can see, Cryo is actually moving around. Dude, our XSET are just look at this. They can't avoid him.
XSET's doing a great job moving him around the map. Look, he's gonna peek
They actually can't avoid him. He's now over towards mid. Fast rotate to A.
Do you find a solution for Cryo, or do you just try to mitigate the damage?
What a good haunt there. They just cleared out all of middle, and they already started rotating preemptively towards A with the non-information, and that was actually the right read, even though they don't really have much over towards B. I think they're
Prowler goes into middle, so they smoked here. Prowler's gone into middle, so they're getting info.
I wonder if they fully commit to a flank or just check mid and then rotate back.
1 minute. Nothing really has happened. They're waiting for a push over towards B. They haven't created much pressure here. XSET have just got perfect reads. Like, look at this. They literally leave a trap on B and they're just... Look at this. Look at them on the mini-map. Even with that knife not going in, they might... Ooh. Yeah, dude. Oh my god. This is really impressive from XSET. Let's see what the site hits like. They're going to have a rough time. Looks like they're going to late luck into middle as well. The timing from Cryo could not be worse. He just decided to leave it, but he's still holding.
The time as it is, knowing they have to commit soon. Here the stars down.
He has consistently delivered. Can Cryo do it again? Here the knife falls through. Cryo holds, the angle holds. The challenge. And Alpha Air falls.
There's no entry.
He's done so good. Look at this as well. They had a smoke here the whole time. They've just stopped the hit.
Choke point here at A. There's no entry.
Yeah, this is mad. They used the fatal and just no one took any space. I didn't see the full util that was used, but look at them. Look at the lockdown. They have to go in now, but there's still 3 people here. They have no time again. Chat, they're getting wrecked right now. XSET are all over them.
Wow. XSET are destroying them.
Yep.
And again, the read from Def, so good. They made a call to stack B almost instantly at the beginning of this round. And then Cryo as well to hold his nerve and stay there while the execute was happening over through that choke point to take the 2v1.
That's so funny. I mean, yeah, they are just... They're going to go into... Cryo knows where they are, man. Look at this. Look. And again, let's try and avoid Cryo. Where are we going? Let's go back to B. Well, turns out there's 3 people here again. So...
Other than the sounds of the game and the commentators, you could hear a pin drop. As Fnatic just feel flat.
Right back to the same old. I mean, they're even running out of ideas here. And Poster's leading the charge.
Oh wow, he managed to get out of this. See, I wonder if that's a... I mean, oh, okay, yeah. Bogdan's Theory, given the low HP and Operator.
Oh, excuse me, yeah, you're right.
Cryo gives it up.
Little sleight of hand, juke me out. Dirk a second longer and he would have had
Bogdan's Law, that's it. That's what everyone started calling it.
Once again,
Steel's losing his mind.
Cryo
Cryo not with an Operator this time. Does get taken down.
Alpha, Notchop buzzing right by his head.
Okay, Cryo is dead. Surely.
Crash and whine and soar of every bit of utility, and Fnatic find an opening.
Bogdan, that's kind of sick.
Finally, a clean.
They take him down, yeah. He needs to eat it. Although in theory, like on paper, it makes sense to move the operator over. Maybe with just how much impact he had, it didn't fully. I mean, as we could see, it didn't work out. But like the idea of it, right, is just that he's so low HP, so that he can just hold an angle, hit the first shot before a stray bullet hits him. That's like the main idea. So you're low HP, you're more likely to get stuff out of having an operator than having a rifle. Internet mensch, I guess that is. I don't know how to say that. Either way, thank you so much, bro. 2134 Internet mensch. I think I asked how I said this before and I've forgotten. Thank you so much, dude. 2 months in the Slug Club. Appreciate it. Thanks for using your Prime on me.
Because the truth is, go fast hasn't worked.
2 on the board now.
Said it right?
Okay,
nice.
Element there of XSET. You know, the Bogdan's law that
There's a real committed, committed swing. I think there was a KO flash that didn't get people. It was a real commitment. He really believed in whatever util was going down here. Okay, back to B. Cryo has his operator this time.
Back up that B lane. Same idea here from Boaster, calling this B push once again.
XSET are so in control of this, it's crazy. This is nice as well. Oh, Alpha just managed to beat it out though. I thought this was cool. I thought the stun was really nice at the beginning. I'm actually surprised they don't do this a lot of the time. But this was really nice. He managed to beat it. He managed to beat the timing out because, I mean, just because neon things. What is the flash of KO? Like, oh, he wanted to flash. Is Def going to get in this?
Is actually doing good against him. The battle of the 2 17-year-olds going well for the Turk. What a shot from Def.
What the hell?
I mean, fully blind. And now the Nightfall that they have to navigate. Once again, looking for any semblance of sunshine in an otherwise brutal half.
Look at this, though. Like, it's so mad, the reads. Do they just know that? Do they just know that Fnatic never ever, like, once they show pressure and get into this area, do they know that they never mid-round or anything like that, right? They never go back. Like, look how committed this is. The reads are insane.
That's normally the cue. It's seldom a bluff. And XSET read it well.
Is starting to look like Fnatic's strat book into this map is kind of thin, right? We've seen this like a lot.
Dude, you have to be wondering right now, where's the follow-up utility there for Alpha?
Cryo back onto an operator though, managed to shut them down. We're back to this 8-2.
But there's no flash for him.
Matriculant. I don't know, Matriculant. I'm not sure how to say your name either, dudes. But thank you so much. Welcome into the Slug Club. Chat, let's get some slugs in. Thank you for using your Prime with me, bro. Appreciate the support. Chat, thank you so much for all of the support. Again, this number, wherever my hand is, this number's just crazy. Thanks so much.
In regulation. And it's already
surely the Viper is better than Astra with how they're playing. But then, for sure, I mean, yeah. But they also don't. They also don't know for sure that they are stacking like as heavy. Like it's so easy for us to be like, well, it's obvious they're not rotating out, but like that's like hindsight stuff. Fnatic aren't aware of just how much XSET are owning it. They're probably just going to be like, wow, there was 3 there this time. There was 3 there again.
3 performance out of Cryo so far. We're not even at halftime.
Still don't know why Fnatic didn't ban Pearl. Again, we never know how practices go. I did think that Fnatic's Pearl didn't look too bad against 100 Thieves, but XSET's Pearl looked kind of unreal.
Thank goodness we have.
So yeah, they just felt like they had a higher chance on Pearl than they did Haven. That's kind of it.
That second time out in the first half, what the conversations, what the comms are like for minutes.
Yeah, I'll publish the VOD after.
Tries to gather his team and settle the situation. Not a single
Benny Badger, thank you for saying that, bro. Benny Badger, maybe. Thank you, bro. Appreciate the kind words.
As well. I mean, we've seen him have success a little bit against Cryo, but for the most part, he's not able to find.
Okay, that's a nice setup though. Flash into middle with a double swing here in case they took it. This is cool. Yeah, I imagine it gets underneath here as well. So nice idea. Uh-oh, operator. What's the timing like?
Again, the read from Def. Look, they're stacked mostly over towards A. Just
this is the first time we've kind of seen Fnatic actually try and go towards mid here. Prowler locks onto this one, wall over towards here, so we have to get out. This Prowler though, Dirk is in a rough time.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Second actually falls. Alfear is going to get traded back out.
Dude, it felt like
a 4v4 here.
Oh my god, this is weird. They have such a... They kind of owned it. Like the first time they take middle, they've got... It's unlucky. Kind of owned it. As we can see,
here with the smoke going down.
4 people over towards here every single time though, right? XSET just knowing where there's information, that's pretty much where they are. They're just an absolute unit. This is a very good chance for Fnatic though. This is a real good chance, right? As we can see over here, there's next to no util, so you should think that they're good for this, but there's a high chance that Enzo gets spammed.
Got a good setup here. Mystic still has his flash. Double swing here with Enzo.
Oh, Aaron finds gorgeous timing. Yeah, Enzo trades him out, but Durka's done. Def now starting to work his way forward. Finds one onto Mystic. As Enzo still huddled back.
Got to save time here for
How do people get away in these positions?
Are they expecting him? Yeah, they are. It's Cryo with the op. You mentioned the flank, and that finds nothing either. XSET can do no wrong right now.
That's that's so worrying. That's so worrying that they won that retake so convincingly. That is crazy.
They've downloaded the playbook.
XSET look way better on this map.
And it doesn't look very long.
Chat, am I the only one who finds it mad that teams in Afterplan are actually able to play I don't know what people are calling underneath there.
And that's again one of those performances you may not see it on the stats, right? That doesn't reflect there. But the way
I've actually seen people survive there all the time. Like, you know this position here. How on earth are players allowed to get away with that?
She has that ultimate online. Cryo's his too.
I've seen it a lot of the time. Like, in my opinion, this should be getting spammed all the time.
End up towards B because it just gives you so much value in getting that spike down and flying for the post plant. But XSET's been comfortable with that.
That'll change, chat. You'll see that'll change. People will adapt better. Like as that goes on, people will like be putting a lot of bullets into there. Not that they needed it. Again, very good retake from them.
Because he's balling, I get it.
No, I didn't mean to do that.
Do we have a spam behind this?
You're using his ult, using his wall, using his relay bolts, and everything else at its
Such a nice ult. Again, cancels Alfreya's ult. Damn, dude. XSET look great at the moment. But Fnatic at least are having success over towards here. If they had done this towards the beginning of the map, they actually might have had more rounds than this.
And it's just second. Cryo falls.
Taking one of these areas is then when you see like rotates get a little bit weird. It does feel pretty. It feels incredibly strong to take these areas.
This time, finding a different approach. The shots were a little messy at first, but they land onto the leader from XSET. Enzo getting spiked down. 2v4 here in favor of Fnatic, as they have finally been able to convert some traction into action, into an advantage here in this 12th round, and it's just gone from bad to worse for XSET. Can Zach pull off some sort of miracle? No, he cannot. Durka,
I mean, they get 3, but like XSET just looked in control all the time. Cryo ending on like what, 17-4? Yeah, 17-4. The NA Chambers just look.
Of this home crowd advantage.
The NA Chambers just look like they win games.
Down 9-3.
Like, the impact they have is just insane.
Shot from Durka.
And Cryo wanted that pixel peek too.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. A little pop off too.
Yeah, he's angry.
Again, the 9-3 half in favor of XSET. Fnatic have tried to make something work, and they've just run into a wall time and time again. Let's throw it down to the desk, see what they think.
NA on Pearl? Yeah, NA looked very good at Pearl, honestly.
It's
I mean, Paper X looked insane.
First half
like, honestly, Paper X might have looked like the best.
So far from Fnatic,
but XSET,
is there cause for concern just yet?
For sure, XSET, 100 Thieves, and Optic all looked really good on Pearl.
Should be concerned because Cryo is just cool, calm, and collected under pressure. This guy seems just unaffected by the global stage, unaffected by the crowd as well. That's out here cheering against his team. He's putting up absolute monster numbers currently, and you can see the crowd was all ears, right? All ears whatsoever. But every single time XSET had a pivotal round in the bonus round, in the round 5 retake as well, XSET are not letting it affect them at all. These guys are playing like they're, you know, like they're playing out of their kitchen in Austin. You know, like we were watching from these guys that are playing in the online tournaments.
And it's just with every single round victory going through for the side of XSET, it's a silenced audience.
Yeah.
They're doing their damnedest to try to really encourage the Fnatic players to find some victories. They did manage to scrape by 3, but I mean, look how rock and roll Adam Driver is just chilling. Like he is just chilling out behind the desk. He's like, I don't even need to do anything because Cryo is taking over the game. This guy, we just watched Ye put on an absolute clinic in that last map, in our first series of the day, and Cryo is looking to replicate it. 17-4.
I think he's looking to do more than replicate it. I'm wondering, is his back hurting from carrying XSET just through that first half of the map?
Nah, he's ripped.
He's having a
prepared to carry him for 3 maps if he needs to.
absolute field day performance from him, though. And a big part of it is that, Fnatic, I think, of getting a little bit, overheat moments here and there, not really clearing off those corners, being a bit, at times scared, I think, as well, playing in this matchup. You got to play with that confidence that we know that Fnatic have.
Absolutely. Well, let's get this second half underway. Let's see if Fnatic can pull something out in this second half. Otherwise, we're on to map 2. Doug, Vala, take it away.
Man, I think we already might be over towards map 2. Let's
Thank you so much,
let's
Chrissy.
see.
There's
Fnatic first step,
the
have to
venue
win a
as the bag of
pistol.
tricks for Fnatic is
Dude,
just very
BCJ just
shallow.
hasn't even had to do
Right,
anything.
Like they weren't able to find an interaction in the first half. Maybe they do something here, but where does it go?
Yeah, I do think that when we watched that first series for Fnatic on Pearl,
Wait,
they had
CV,
a
did it
lot
actually
more
say
on
that?
Defense, right? They were a lot more
Did it
aggressive
actually say
with
that?
their stars.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
And you might see it right off the bat here for Fnatic.
There's no way.
Alpha Year, Boasters.
That's so funny.
They're
Okay,
all
maybe if there's a
posted
sign,
up
maybe
that
I
day.
actually should.
Yeah, I can't tell who the other one is either. Mystic.
That's so funny.
Yeah, it has to be Mystic. It's a full battle.
Yes, it is. And the
Yeah, that's
battle
a nice
goes in
pistol.
favor of Fnatic.
That's a
So
real
Mystic
nice
gets
pistol.
the first.
Punish to
That's
overwards
the
here.
type
What
of thing they're
is
gonna have to
the
utilize to their
reaction like?
advantage.
We
Leverage
group over
that
towards B,
aggressiveness
pushing them into
that they can
Durka.
throw out at any point.
Nice pistol in general. Just really aggro here. Try and reactively push them into Durka. 4 bullets for
Right, which
him.
is a brutal place
2
to be
bullets
in.
for him.
Those 2 hedge.
Kid
headrunner shots
Mazzino,
were
thank you
wide.
so much, bro. Welcome.
Spam
4 months in the
slows
slug
the
cup.
safety of his run.
Wait,
It
did it
feels like
actually
we've
say
seen
that?
this
That's so
before.
funny. I need to watch that
Durka
one back.
has to give the space up. His backside is lost. His B is lost.
They've got the flank. Oh, Cryo with the flank!
Oh, the timing!
No!
Oh, and it's devastating.
Oh
A 9-3
god, they
half
retook
already.
middle. Oh man.
And it seems to be getting worse.
Cryo is unstoppable.
Oh yeah, Fnatic can find no answers. Perhaps the answer's Durka. Oh, and Zekin on the swing. Durka with the
Okay.
kill.
Oh!
He gets it. 3 on the round for him,
Okay,
and
wait.
Aaron extinguishes
1v1.
the
Boaster,
fire.
Aaron, Frenzies.
Now it's a 1v1.
Boaster.
Astra v Astra. Aaron on the swing. Boaster on the tap. He's going to get it to half. And he swings. The second there. Aaron challenged. Does he take the challenge? Does he take the call? And Boaster gets it. A couple
Oh,
shots
that was
inside the head.
close.
And then a fuse.
That was
That's
close.
Fnatic get
Aaron
the
was not a
pistol.
believer of the full. And yeah, that was damn, that was really
Saves
close.
the
Okay,
snowball
that's step 1 done at least.
From happening, saves the avalanche from XSET. Boaster and Durka with the 2v4.
Damn,
I
Durka
thought
did
for sure he
great.
wasn't going to get the second. Or the first, excuse me, the second incredulous.
Just disgusting. And he was neutralized in this one.
Yeah.
Immediately already forced to rotate at the beginning of the round. Put off sight.
Chat,
flip
they
to
buy.
plant.
They buy, they buy. Huge round. Stingers.
Pressure again towards
This
A.
is
There
this
are
is
full
before the buff that
stingers,
they
there
want to
are
add
full
just
specters
as
on the side of XSET.
a note. 4 stingers, one spectre.
Yeah, 4 kills.
Big group, big 4-man group, and as we can see, they're actually playing away from site. So Fnatic are really thinking that they're gonna eco this.
Flash set up in
So
dart.
actually,
What a fast
this
lane out
force
from
buy
Zek
might
over top of the
really
wall.
work out because they're doing the hardest part, which is getting onto the site. And now they kind of close the distance, and it's all about the close range duels in the 6th grade.
And he gets 2.
They haven't got the spike down as well, so really nice. Big rotate all coming in from spawn as well. Let's overwhelm.
No man's land.
Hey, they handled this really well. Okay, Fnatic. Okay,
And it's a
no one
prime
went
game
down
of flawless for
with the
Fnatic.
force as well, so
The beginnings of something here for Fnatic. And XSET's going to
Okay,
force Stingers again.
that's a good
This one's
sign.
more of a
That's
life buy,
step
not a
number
full
2
investment.
for them.
Fnatic will have to deal with it again.
I thought the
They
idea
did a
from
great
XSET
job this
was
time.
fine.
They knew XSET
Maybe-
wants to dive those smokes,
Maybe when you're
want to get
9-3 up,
close.
I normally don't
handled
think
it
it's
beautifully.
the best, but they also did the hardest part, which
This time the
was
approach from XSET's
getting
going down
onto
other
the
side
site
of
with the
map.
stingers. So
Maybe to push in this double door. Maybe head off towards Alpha here.
yeah, they
And
do
Enzo.
force. He's right, and
Knife to make sure that Durka's not playing up aggressive.
now this
No,
is a
he's
good
from the
chance for
backside.
Fnatic to kind of
Little damage on Cryo there.
stack up their economy. stack up their economy and get some ults online. If Dirk can kill 2 more, then he Dirk can get 2 more, then he gets his ult. Flash has just gone over towards here, so Fnatic have good information that there's no one here at the moment. Actually, someone could have dodged it from there, so they have to be a little bit aware. Prowler going in mid. Hey, I like this trip. Cover. Yeah, this trip's good. Covered in the corner and gets here. That's a smart trip. But I guess one smoke, if you know about it, it can get. It could wreck you actually. And to be honest, if they knew about it. But it's a nice idea if they don't know about it. It's a good one for ranked. I feel like. Like this one here, I'll leave it up. That's one of the 2 kills for him to get his ult online. Oh, they're playing together. They have left Mystic on site. What's Mystic's reaction? Give me him. What is he gonna do?
They haven't cleared Mystic. He's still on the other side. He's still in a main, and he's still playing in his smoke. And there's nobody looking his way. Mystic has a chance to get.
He's gonna absolutely own it. He's gonna absolutely own it. Nicely done from Mystic. He's one away from him, and Dirk got an orb while all of that was going on, right? Dirk got an orb while all of that was going on, so he gets his ult. So now he could throw his gun over. Or the fact that no one died, they're probably not going to go that heavy in for it. I don't know. There's a decision to be made there.
Mystic starting to turn up as well, just like he did in their qualifying match against the 100 Thieves to make it out of groups.
And what an outrageous performance he had then, man.
They could really snowball. Are they going to use
this? Quite a bit in those first 3 rounds after losing the pistol. So here's the
some of them are okay. Some of them upgraded anyway.
But Dirk has gone right away.
So we're kind of pushing them into Durka. So there's a lot of Fnatic going aggro and then trying to push them into Durka. So they get the first kill on Durka, but they don't really know about this. Okay, they're gonna see the trip now. There's multiple ways. How are they gonna handle this?
They're watching, dude. They're watching it.
Well,
I mean, they've read them.
Once
again, but Bolster with 2.
Bolster got a double here, so they've actually done a good amount of research into how they played. We saw this exact strat from Fnatic when they played against the 100 Thieves. So they were very ready for the 3-man push after they saw Durka here. Goes into a 2-on-2. Aaron has ults out. Oh man, what is the timing going to be like? Dude, he could definitely jump on the wall and jump on the top. It'd be pretty strong. Or he could do that. That's just like, okay, 1-on-1 gets information as well, so not too bad. Boasty's 70 HP. Cryo though. Yeah, Cryo's just having a game.
The hero in the first half for XSET does it again.
The good thing for Fnatic is they killed a lot of people. So money's pretty low. That means that everyone...
And the first sign of momentum.
Are we going to see a pause? No, okay.
Oh, they went for the aggressive push, the gamble. Death was so ready for it.
Cryo's cold, baby.
Yeah, he's having a game.
I mean, barely a smirk. 4-round lead here for XSET as they try to preserve control of this first map.
Nah, he wouldn't have had anything.
They were firmly in control.
The util was fine, I'm pretty sure.
9-3
Yeah,
half.
they certainly let the grip slip.
Chat, I'm circling everyone that can't buy, right? So this is a huge one. It might even be a huge one for both teams. Durka uses ult, so both, if they lose this can't buy, we're going to have a knife coming in. It's going to land here. As you can see, Durka is far away. He gets his ult out, and he's now watching from really far back.
The smoke to cover. Durka once again spotted Neon through. Oh, second challenges! A bold peek from the youngster. Now XSET resorting to plan B, resorting to find some space across the middle of the map.
Resorting to Cryo leading the way through Art. There's nobody here for him to find a pick up. And meanwhile, Boaster's going to maintain control of A main.
They've left R open, so although they've pushed, XSET are kind of doing the perfect thing.
On the other side of the utility.
Oh my goodness.
XSET commit through Art here.
That was close. Stonklord 420, thank you so much. I appreciate the comment as well, bro. Stonklord 420, thank you for the support, dude. Nice off angle for Mystic, should be good for 1. Falls back, plays with his team. Keep an eye on the time.
And push forward.
There's no way in here. With the pinch, Boaster's going to be able to come back. Aaron, though, in sewers.
Boaster has put a star down, but that's not going to push them off here. Okay, this Does
creeping
Death?
his way forward, and Death
No,
had
okay,
no
Death
idea
just
it was
walked out
actually
into the
Mystic who
open.
cleaned him
Again,
up.
maybe not
He's been back there this
maybe
entire
not
time.
enough
They were
time
just
on the
smoking him off,
maps.
though.
Team's
It
still
gives
not
room for him to work.
fully aware of the
To
angles.
find value here again. And Aaron does too. 39 HP. He tried to get aggressive into the smoke, not able to do
Mystic's
it.
been
Aaron
a hero so far in this
still
defense.
healthy,
Aaron,
still with some utility to work with. The gravity wall to pull Boaster off. Looking for their challenge, looking for the swing, and there's nobody holding the angle.
It's
He
secret.
might be able to slip his way
damn,
through,
Mystic's
but
a hero.
Aaron's not able to
Mystic's
land
an
the
absolute
shots.
hero.
Mystic with
First kill,
4, and Boaster
flash
with
into
the
delay so
defuse.
the rotate can come in, and he actually just protected his team all the time. He got really important kills there.
XSET falls
Mystic
apart.
again, big land for him. Like the fact that I'm seeing
Fnatic
this
keep it
all the
within
time,
3.
right? Mystic at the top of the
This one's
scoreboard.
going to be important.
It's very impressive from him. He's really
Such a
stepped
good
up
angle
this
top of
land.
that box. Top of the default site box.
Enemy remaining.
This puts XSET onto an eco.
So massive.
Showing glimpses of one of the performances that got them to this point.
Fast round
Okay,
here from
fast
XSET.
stingers
Onto
again,
A main.
4 of them.
There's not the same presence from
Flash
Fnatic
goes
that
in,
we saw
fast A
early.
main, no one here.
And again, it's a bunch of stingers invested.
Oh, this is the first time that we're baiting someone in over towards B. It's not gonna,
Look how careful Def is with that same push. That
probably
we
not
saw
gonna be seen, but
into the
they
club
heard
over
information. So okay,
the
so
B
it gets
side
into
of
that
the
round. This is where the
Just
two
watching it, making
information.
sure
So
nobody
these
flanked
kind of
early.
like
Now we've got
silent
about
mid
20
rounds.
seconds.
This is where Fnatic kind of like, this is where their comp kind of thrives a little bit, right? We see Prowler go out middle. We have double initiator with good information. They have dog,
That
flashes,
made them a
prowlers.
lot more
We've got a lot
cautious
of
here.
stuff for them to kind of
Good.
work out where everyone
Forcing
is.
the guy to be spotted.
Again, Fnatic seem to be, instead of, it's a different approach, right? Instead of fighting super heavy into this area, they play really far back and kind of let them over towards the site. They take down the ult, is there a res? Spam's looking real good at the moment.
BCJ with 2 HP. They've gotten the spike down now. They have the Nightfall to work with. You've got Cryo who's going to be on the flank. Can he get the timing just right?
Surely the
Second
spam
was
here.
nowhere to go. Has to challenge, has to swing, and Durka drops him. Now Cryo again on the flank that we mentioned.
What a seize.
Yeah, but is there any follow-up? BCJ overheated. Try challenging the angle, and Cryo's not able to land the shot, so defuse comes
that
through
was
as
that
Fnatic
was impressive.
drop the lead to 2.
That was
six.
impressive.
Now it's 2.
They're getting a lot.
And that one, a lot of ults
See
invested.
when they fall back into
And
these
they make it
positions
a Prime
and they hit
Gaming
sight,
flawless.
they're getting a lot of damage when
All
they go
5
in. Right,
players
this is what I'm talking about. They kind of have
still
good
standing.
angles.
And that was
Let me
even
draw.
harder 'cause they
So,
took
so,
F
so
down
this
twice.
guy's got this.
On.
Enemy remaining.
I can
Easily.
we'll wait for the minimap to come back in.
And the crowd is clearly right
They're
back
getting
up
so much through
Woken
these
up.
sprays.
since that first
Ah.
half. It's so devastating.
Okay, we'll have to wait for it. Take my word for it. They have really nice angles in terms of just. I feel like they've worked out the defensive A stuff pretty well. The double phantoms there as well working. The double phantom on that side looks great.
I mean, just listen to him.
Only 2 rounds right now. And remember, this time out here for XSET that's been forced out is a chance for Fnatic to get Mini talking to them. They already used both of their timeouts in that first half because of how bad that lead was getting. So they've got to take that time wisely
So
themselves.
right, it's like this angle. This angle here is
XSET
really good,
hasn't felt like
and
they've
then
had
like
many
this
gun rounds so
angle.
far.
I guess it's like this as well. So,
That's a
so when they're
problem, given how fast
going
that
in,
lead
like
is
the
shrunk.
tight angles kind of have a majority
This is only
of
going
this
to be
covered
the
when they go
second
in.
true
So
gun round.
every time so far, I really do like this from Fnatic how they're playing A. They just know that this is really strong. When they go in, they see the util, they just spam like this, and they're just getting crazy. Every single time they're doing good damage, getting kills from it. So it's working out great for them. I think they're playing A. It's weird because XSET really heavy shut down this area, whereas Fnatic are so happy to fall back and just let them come in and just do the damage. It's kind of showing that
Cleared it
probably
off.
the map is like really
Smoke up
like the
top
fact that
mid
you can
two,
play
they're
both like that is
easily
showing that the
able
map
to
is probably really
rotate to the
defense
flank
sided.
or
At least
alley.
A is like very defense sided. B is looking the
Dirk
hardest to
all
hold
the way
for sure.
offside.
There's nobody home.
He's just looking for that same
Yeah, they
sort of
get
push that Alpha was
full
doing.
control.
for his
This was
team out of
the
second,
hit.
but it's
What
not
do we have for
coming.
the retake here? Boaster have his ult, so I think they were so fine. They have an idea with Boaster's ult, but they all want to get into the same position. XSET have a good understanding that this ult is coming down, so we have 4 people most likely in front of the ult. I guess it's similar to how I drew. Yeah, it's pretty much exactly that. So I think XSET have played this great,
Look at the flank coming too.
but
Cryo has to deal with Mystic on the flank.
4v3 here, Cryo on the flash, the turn, and the shots are gorgeous. As Aaron's not able to find the same success, Boaster once again finds himself in a 1v1, 1v2, excuse me, a clutch situation.
nice.
BCJ on the peak.
Yeah, the XSET played this really well. Fnatic feeling like their retake was going to be strong with the ult, but XSET just having a good understanding and just putting 4 people in front of the ult and all of them just playing off each other. It was, dude, it was very nice. Nice understanding, nice calling, right? Nice calling to just say they're going to ult this off. We have to be on site. We have to fight. Very similar to like the Haven C long stuff that I keep mentioning. Just good understanding of when you have to fight on the site and when to not.
Have to retreat and try to help.
Are we just going to see them go B all the time, right? No success over towards A, success over towards B.
This time, the knife.
Waiting for the knife.
And Durka pushing forward. He has not done this before.
Ooh, this could work well.
Cryo did the fence right here.
He's in the smoke. Do they challenge it?
Really hoping to get 1 kill and leave.
Window
There's the 1 kill,
there. No,
and he
Second
leaves.
walks into it, and Durka drops him. Gets away. What a play from Durka.
And the push from Fnatic that's gaining information and art just happened.
Okay, ult goes in. Are we
Cryo
going
with
to
a
have
chance to punish
any
it, but he
util? There's
doesn't.
2 people.
Here's the wall out.
Keep an eye
Should
on
try to get
this,
the plant,
right?
but there's a
Cryo is
lot
going for
actually
the
committed
biggest
to stop
luck
it. He's
ever.
just gonna go straight in. Plant super,
It's a
super
very good
deep.
plant, this, by the way. You can see it all the way from back here. So Boaster staying alive is insanely important. And now all they're trying to do is just delay and buy Cryo enough time. He is going all the way around spawn. What's the spam like? It's so hard. It is so hard for Fnatic to win this round.
Plus the long plant as well.
What a setup. BCJ figuring it out. Boaster has fallen.
Here comes Cryo.
Oh, and Def does too. Again, you have to keep an eye on the flank, but Durka with 3. There's Cryo on the flank. Cryo gets 2, not able to land the 3rd.
It is planted for him.
Aaron, outnumbered, outgunned, somehow stays alive, and Aaron gets them both!
Nice round from XSET. They get the lineup in the end, 4 rounds for them to close out. That was pretty close. That was pretty close. This was a nice, this was a nice idea from XSET though. They're having a lot of success over towards B. This was a good ult, good plant, and just a good idea knowing that as soon as they get the plant down, as long as they have this flank and he gets something for it, the majority of the time the person in the clutch situation can win.
And they put themselves up on match point.
4 chances.
But
Do we
Fnatic
go
have
A
put
again?
themselves in a
Yeah,
position to still
look at
make
the
this
heavy
doable.
stack
It's
from
only 4
Fnatic.
rounds.
They've called, guys,
overtime.
they keep winning A. We have to have more over towards A. That's the only over towards B. That's the only time we're kind of losing. So they go super aggro. They follow the dog. Cryo gets good information there though. He saw 2 and he saw the dog. There should be a fast reaction across the map. And there is. Fast reaction. Keep an eye on these 2 while they push all the way out. They are just W keying.
And they already took
Keep an eye on these.
fully
Look at
of it.
this again.
Second's
Oh my
position.
god,
He's
this is so
inside his
weird.
swords. He's under the waterfall.
Durka, they're standing right next to each other. They've walked right by each other.
Oh my god, they are
have no
next to each other.
idea that they have
Oh
passed
my
right by
god.
each other. Like
Oh my god.
Cryo missing the shots. Now Durka wise to what's behind him. And you see the
Holy
rotation
hell,
starting
this is
to
a
come back,
crazy
and they deal
round.
with him.
48
They
seconds,
kill him,
all the
that
time in the
opens
world
it up.
to pivot right now. Fnatic had a chance to really claw at this round, but now it's just left to Mystic and Enzo. Mystic probably
they kind of know though. They're going to have good timing on this.
Enzo, the most
Are they
won
going to believe that
at
they've made the right
Copenhagen.
call? Because they can get into... They actually
versus
will
3
not
to save
realize
the game.
just how well they've owned this. Because they can get into really good positions, but they're going to be scared that they're like close already.
Mystic and Enzo, you mentioned their clutch
Okay,
history.
Mystic
They find
gets into
themselves on the
halls.
ahead of
Oh,
XSET.
Mystic can really
They've gotten into
win
back
this
right,
round.
They've gotten into heaven. Mystic, if the timing's right, it's going to be gorgeous. And so far it is! Mystic has gotten into a 1v1. Aaron's flash to spam's just there. 41 HP.
Oh, Aaron came up
answers the
so
call
clutch
for
towards the
XSET
end. Nice
again.
try from Mystic. Damn, XSET looks strong here.
XSET. As they take
XSET looks
down
strong here.
Fnatic on Pearl.
Dude, if you have a combination of some of their defenses,
boy, did that
like,
get close.
you could have a really good